is superstar? What does it mean to be a superstar? And why does it matter to you and your business? We're going to talk about it today. This video is sponsored by none other than Lead Heroes, you guys. Lead Heroes has got you covered when it comes to telemarketed leads and virtual staffing. On the lead side, whether it be Medicare supplement leads, final expense leads, turning 65 leads, they just got something for everybody. They can also actually have you plug in with one of their virtual staff members on the staffing side to where you can pay by the hour for one of their trained and very well vetted staff members to help you out in your business in a virtual assistant format. Just because you watch this video, they're going to give you 10% off any order you make on their website. Link to the site can be found down in the description, so go ahead and check them out. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Christian Brindle here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my newest book that I have coming out, which is called Superstar: What Separates Top Producing Insurance Agents from the Mediocre Ones. And we're going to kind of jump right into it today, okay? So we've all known people in life, right? And if you're in the insurance business, you know people in the business that do things that make them seem almost inhuman. You just kind of hear about the feats and the level of production that they're able to put up, a lot of times by their own pen. And you think to yourself, how are they able to do this? Right? Like, what are they doing? Like, they carry themselves a little differently. They look at things a little bit differently. They might say things that make you think, I never thought about that in that way before. I'm going to talk to you guys today about what, in my opinion, it means to be a superstar, how you can get there, and why it actually should be a moral and ethical obligation for you to be a superstar, freaking rock star. To me, you have a top producer right here, and you have a freaking superstar right here. They're just the next level, okay? So let's jump right into this, okay? So what does it mean to actually be a superstar? Okay, so for me, I want to start off with the decision. A lot of people kind of have the mentality when they jump into something, and especially insurance agents. Insurance agents have a lot of turnover. There's a humongous turnover in the insurance business. This is something that we all know. Anywhere between 90 to 95% of insurance agents are out of the business in the first 2 to 3 years. This is a stat, and it's pathetic when you really think about it. People that get into the business that fail get in because they say, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to try. I'm going to just try it out, test it out. That kind of mentality is a failing mentality from the get-go. People that are superstars and superstar producers make a decision that I'm not going to give this just a try. I'm going to make this work. I'm going to destroy it. I'm going to crush it, and nothing's going to get out of my way. Nothing's going to get in my way, Nothing's going to stop me. Nothing's going to hold me back from what I need to do in order to complete my obligation of being successful in this business. They make a decision from day one. And people that don't make that decision, that don't make that commitment right from the get-go, they're setting themselves up for failure before they even really get started. Okay, so a decision. No excuses. Everybody likes to blame somebody when they're not successful. They want to blame the leads. They want to blame their upline. They want to blame this. They want to blame that. They want to blame the customers. Whatever the case might be, superstar producers do not blame anybody but themselves. The person that's staring back at them in the mirror is the person that's responsible for their success or lack thereof success. Superstar producers do not blame anybody or anything except for themselves. If they're not doing well with leads, they don't blame the leads. They think maybe there's a way I could handle the leads better. The leads aren't picking up the phone. Maybe I need to call them more. Maybe I need to try them different times of the day. Maybe I need to automate them a little bit. They find solutions. They're problem solvers, not negative Nancy's. They're not the sky is falling, Chicken Little types, okay? We're going to talk about this a little bit more under this section over here. It's my duty. So a lot of you guys know I'm a big fan of Grant Cardone. And I just got done reading the 10X Rule the other day. And I hadn't read it for several years, and I just was rereading the book. And one thing that he talks about often in a lot of his older material is success is my duty. Success is my moral obligation. Right? And it's my ethical obligation. And when you look at things from that perspective, when you look at something like, let's say you owe somebody a debt, right? Let's say somebody loaned you money and you owe them money, right? And it's almost like you are obligated. It's your moral obligation to repay your debt to this person that loaned you money that helped you in your time of need. Being successful, when you look at it from the standpoint that it has so much more to do than just with you. It has everything to do with not just your happiness, but the happiness of your family, the comfort of your spouse, your children, your family members. You can give them a better life. You can make sure that they never want for anything. It is your moral obligation. It's your ethical obligation to make sure that you are a freaking stud, a freaking rock star in what you do. This is what it means to be a superstar. It's your moral, your ethical, and your obligation to be a successful insurance agent, to be a superstar, to be a freaking stud, a rock star. It's your duty. And they look at it like that. They look at it like, burn the ships, burn the boats, because there is no turning back. This is what we're doing, and this is going to work for us. Let's roll. Okay, so let's talk about this kind of stuff over here, okay? So, the great Zig Ziglar, right? I'm a big fan of Zig, right? I've read a lot of Zig's books, listened to a lot of his material. Zig Ziglar used to always say, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. A lot of people have tried to kind of take that and coin that as their own, but it's Zig Ziglar's, right? So shout out to Zig, rest in peace. Zig Ziglar used to always say, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. There's a lot of people in the insurance business today, kind of going back to the no excuses portion of things, that they want to blame everybody other than themselves and maybe think that there's something that they could do differently to make something work. They want to blame leads. These leads are no good. Well, no, the leads are fine. There's something you could do better to call them. No lead is 100% closing ratio either. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit on the volume part of things, so I don't want to get ahead of myself. They blame their upline. My upline's not doing enough for me. Superstars are successful with any kind of lead, and superstars are successful under any hierarchy, right? Now, they might be more successful with a different type of lead, with a different type of FMO, a different type of upline, but it's not going to move the needle to the point that they're either going to crumble or they're going to be massively successful. That is not a superstar to me. A superstar is the elite of the elite. And anybody can be a superstar. Anybody, if they follow the principles and the mentality and get their mindset corrected to what Scott talked about in this book, okay? Anybody can be a superstar if they make the commitments that I'm talking about in this video, but also go into more detail about in the book. We're going to talk about that more at the end, okay? Anybody can be a superstar. But if it's meant to be, it's up to me. So stop putting your success on the shoulders of other people or things that are out of your control. There's a million things that you can be doing to make things work out. If you're not doing well with leads, look at your script. What are you saying? How are you approaching things? How are you record yourself on a call, critique it, have somebody else critique it, hire a sales coach, whatever the case might be, and figure out what you could do better with your script. Because if somebody's doing well with those leads, I guarantee you it's not the leads. It's the way you're calling the leads. It's the person working the leads. If the leads aren't answering the phone, what could you be doing to get in touch with them more? Could you be automating them? Could you be automating them by sending them text messages? Hitting them with voicemails, pre-recorded voicemails, sending them emails in an automated campaign format? Maybe you need DFY. Maybe you need to go high-level DFY platform with my good friend Eric Fierro. How many times are you calling the leads? I talk to people all the time that say, well, I called the leads once or twice, they didn't answer. In my office, when we get leads, we call them 8 times before we give up on them. 8 times, you guys. And we're touching them maybe another 15 times through automation. We get in touch with more leads than probably 99% of agents. And it's a lot of times, what puts you over the top is getting in touch. It's never the leads. It's your approach with the leads. It's the person working the leads. You got to work them, guys. With anything you do, you got to work them. Got to work. Superstars aren't afraid of work. Superstars embrace work. Superstars say that I got broad shoulders. These shoulders were meant to hold a lot. Let's go. Pile it on me. Let's go. Let's roll. It's my ethical, my moral responsibility to make this work, to figure this out. Okay? See how the superstar agents, the superstar producers, the superstar insurance agents, they look at things a little bit differently than everybody else, okay? Leads are leads. Kind of come back to what I said a second ago. Leads are leads. What is the definition of a lead? Well, to me, the definition of a lead is somebody that expressed vague interest in what you do. Not lay downs, but they expressed vague interest. And that's it, through some form or fashion. It could be a landing page form, it could be a phone call, it could be a direct mail reply card, it could be opt-in to a Google opt-in campaign, it could be a telemarketed, agreement saying, yes, somebody is able to contact me, I'd like to talk with them. Okay. Vague interest, but leads are leads. And I think as soon as you understand that leads are leads, it's vague interest, and it's up to you to turn that vague interest into enrollment. And that's what separates the average agents from the superstar agents. The superstar agents understand this, and the superstar agents understand that they're not just taking orders. Maybe if you work in a call center, but work in a call center, you're making $10 an app, $20 an app, whatever you're making, okay? Volume. The superstar insurance agents understand the volume game. They understand that the average closing ratio when you're working leads is 20%. So that means you talk to 10 people, you might get 2 clients. And they get that down to a science, like, okay, that's predictable. Talk to 10 leads, and we get 2 clients out of that. Some people might think of it like, oh, I'm striking out 80% of the time. These leads suck. Well, that's the average closing ratio for all leads. 15 to 30% is what I've always been told. And I found through my own experiences of running an agency. 15 to 30%. I have to say the average closing ratio is 20%. So I talk to 10, I get 2. So if you want to get 10 clients then, what does that mean? Well, you want to get 10 clients. What that means is you talk to 50 people. You do the numbers game. You do 50 appointments, 10 presentations, or you get 50 leads. You work those 50 leads, you get 10 apps. And then you kind of figure this out. Okay, this is predictable, right? It's almost an exact science. Superstar producers figure this out. Okay. Anyway, guys, just a little bit of brief topics that are covered in the book, but there's so much more. I just didn't want to give away everything in this short little video. I'm super excited about the new book that's out. It's called Superstar: What Separates Top Producing Insurance Agents from the Mediocre Ones. It's on Amazon now. We're going to throw a link to it down in the description. Make sure that you pick up your copy. It's my gift to the insurance industry. I'm so excited about this book. I put so much effort into it. I put so much energy into it to kind of dissect what's made me successful, but what's also made other people successful that I've grown close to, that are superstar producers and superstar personalities in our industry, okay? There's something different about them, and this book identifies that. It's the celebration of accomplishment, achievement, and success. This book is the celebration of everything that goes into that, and the dissection and the study of what it takes to be a massively successful top 1% producer. Anyway, guys, go pick up the book. I promise you won't be disappointed. Pick up Superstar. Let me know that you have actually gotten the book, okay? Once you get the book, do me a favor. Go on Facebook, go online, and take a picture of yourself with the book. Tag me in it, and do a hashtag Superstar. And I'd love to kind of see you guys getting the books and investing in your own success. Appreciate you guys for watching this far into the video, and hope you guys enjoyed the book. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you got something out of it. If you did, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It helps more agents like you find this material who need to hear it. Make sure to comment your thoughts down below. Comment if you're getting the book. I'd love to kind of celebrate with you that you're investing into your success. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. And we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Here's to your success and your abundance. We'll see you at the top. Thanks, guys.